Balcony TV.
Hey, what's up? You're watching Balcony TV LA. I'm Anna, and I'm here with the talented GEMMA RAY, who's going to sing a song for us right now called
DESOTO.
All right.
Hope in a stranger. I could see you and your cuckoo eyes grew wide. Hope in a stranger. Ruler, you won't forget this for some time. You ain't ever gonna hold her in your arms again. DESOTO, you ain't ever gonna hold her in your arms again. The dice rolled over and over. You rolled over and hope is revolving, dollar signs spinning round before your eyes. Hope is revolving. Ruler, you won't forget this for some time. You ain't ever gonna hold her in your arms again. DESOTO, you ain't ever gonna hold her in your arms again. The dice rolled over and over. You rolled over and over. You rolled over and
Wow, that was amazing.
thanks.
Thank you for that. And thank you for joining us on this incredibly hot and bright
No,
day?
it's, I'm from Britain, so this is like being on holiday. It's
Yeah,
great.
you're loving it.
Yeah.
So you're in the U.S. right now on tour,
Yep.
and you just came off of a tour in Europe.
Yeah, that's right.
So you've been pretty much touring most of the year.
Yeah, thinking about it. It started in Spain, I believe, and yeah, Britain, Germany, Austria, Hungary, and yeah, but yeah, ending up here.
And what would you say is the main difference touring in Europe versus the U.S.?
Just everything's different, and both are great in different ways. US is really exciting for me because haven't spent so much time here. Europe is, well, I guess because you travel so much throughout huge different cultures that, yeah, everywhere's very different.
Yeah, everything's really close as well.
Yeah.
So you're based in Berlin.
Mm-hmm.
How did that come about? How did you end up in Berlin?
Actually, I was in New York and didn't have a permanent address because I gave up my flat in London and was looking for something new. And yeah, a friend offered me an opportunity to go and stay there for a while, and I didn't leave. So
it's an incredible city. I love it. Do you feel like it's influenced your music in any way, your sound, being in that?
yeah, definitely, because primarily you have the opportunity to have space there, and I have a studio, which is just absolutely mind-blowing for me after all, so many years in London without much space to make noise. But I actually also, it's very open-minded, and the architecture's very imposing and big, and kind of, for me, has a very calming effect for some reason. But
Yeah. We were talking about your guitar earlier. I just think it's such an amazing guitar. Tell me a little bit the story behind it and how you got it.
I think it's originally made in Sweden, but it was given to me in New York on the second day of recording my covers record. It's a Shame About GEMMA RAY, and I was getting to know Matt Verta-Ray, the producer and studio owner, in a great analog studio, and we just clicked really in a really special way musically, and he gave me this as a token of that to keep, and so it really means the world to me. I love the sound of it, but
It
yeah,
seems
it's
very much a part of
personal
you.
as well. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how I feel. I feel like more comfortable with this on.
Yeah.
I'm better at talking than everything.
So I love your music. Your sound is really unique, and I love your lyrics. I was just curious about how you approach songwriting. Do you usually start with a chorus, or is it kind of at random, or how does it happen?
Ideally, songs that just kind of pop out fully formed. I think a lot of songwriters experience that, and I love it when the words and the music inspired together in the same kind of lump. But I love to work hard, and there's more than one ways to skin a cat.
Right.
And I do try and keep the muscles of my brain working with a lot of lyric writing every day as well. And it's really interesting how sometimes that can really change the kinds of songs that you're writing, and gets me out my comfort zone. So I don't have one pattern. I just to be creative every day somehow.
Right.
Is the main thing that I stick to.
And then I wanted to ask you about this restoration project you worked on with Wim Wenders for for his films that he kind of lost access to. How did that come about? Was it a different experience for you to work on something like that, to re-record or do music for a film from back in the day?
Yeah, it was really great, and obviously a big honour. And yeah, very different. And I love doing music projects where it's not all about me,
Right.
and my songs, and where there's different parts of making music I'm exposed to, and get to broaden my perspective on everything. So,
Right.
But I was just asked to do it actually. I think Berlin has quite a tight community of musicians, and the studio where I made a couple of records is where it ended up being recorded. So it was just a nice, easy thing. So it'd be nice to do some more.
Yeah. Milk for Your Motors came out last year.
Yes, yeah.
And that's your sixth album, I believe?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah?
It's the sixth one that I've released, but there's quite a few lurking around that I haven't released yet. But yes, that's right.
So anything we can look forward to this year? Are you working on anything new, or are you just enjoying the touring? And
I'm really enjoying touring more than I ever have. I used to be a bit uncomfortable with it, and I really feel like I'm fully embracing it, and live has become a new animal for me. But actually, I'm just at the mixing stage of a record I was working on last summer in Berlin, last year, and it's quite experimental. And then I'm also really hoping to record another record in summer in Berlin when I get home.
Nice.
And then tour again as soon as possible.
That's exciting. I look forward to that.
Yeah, me too.
So please tell our viewers where they can find more information on you and keep up with what's going on.
Yeah, I guess my website is GEMMARAY.tv, and Facebook, I think, is GEMMA RAY Music. And yeah, I used to do a Tumblr. I don't know if it's still around. I need to get back to all that stuff.
And the album's out, so guys, check it out. Thank you so much for being here. It was lovely chatting with you.
Thanks for having me. It's been great.
Thank you. This is GEMMA RAY. I'm Anna. You've been watching BalconyTV LA, and I'll see you next time.
BalconyTV.